everyone, and welcome back to Breakfast at Ruche. Today we're at Found Rentals and we're going to take a tour around their office and warehouse. Come on in.
How are you?
Hey Jenny, how are you?
Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
So this is where we meet with our clients. We kind of go over what they're looking for and what their big day is all about. And then we walk them out into the warehouse to start looking at the pieces and talk more about their design and their event.
This room is beautiful. I love this.
Thank you. This is kind of our showroom area where we set up and so brides can kind of see how things go together. And then before they walk into the warehouse and are completely overwhelmed by everything.
All of the inventory.
Yeah.
We're here with the owner, Jenny, who's going to tell us a bit about her company and how it all came to be. So can you tell us a bit about how you started Found Rentals?
Sure. My husband has a photography studio right up the street, and we opened it about 7 years ago, and we decorated it with all antique and vintage furniture and built walls with old doors. And he used my props and stuff for photo shoots in-house and on location as well. And about 2.5 years after we had opened the studio, a wedding coordinator came in for a meeting and suggested that we rent stuff out to brides because there was no one really doing vintage stuff. We spent some time researching and she was right. There was no one renting out just vintage furniture. So I bought the business license the next day and the rest is history.
So where do you find your furniture and how often are you out searching for new pieces?
Well, pretty much daily. I buy literally almost every day. I pick up something, even if it's just a little suitcase or vintage books or whatever, but I'm constantly bringing pieces in. I shop all the local flea markets on the weekends here locally in Orange County and LA, and then I also do shopping on the East Coast in Brentfield, Massachusetts, and down south in Texas, Round Top, Texas. They have flea markets 3 times a year in both of those locations. And then I brought 2 containers back from Europe, and then that was fun. So pretty much anywhere I find stuff. I brought stuff from Northern California and Oregon and pretty much anywhere I can find things.
Okay, so you've said that you go to Europe, you go to the East Coast, Northern California. How do you transport all these pieces? Because I can't imagine you put them in the back of your truck.
That would be a bit difficult. So when I shop Brentfield, Massachusetts and Texas, I share space on a container with 3 other dealers from here locally that I'm really good friends with. So we get a 63-foot container that comes back by train. So we all share the space and it makes sense economically to share it. And it usually comes about 2 weeks after we do our buying trips. And same with Europe. Took a little bit longer, of course, but it comes by container.
Okay.
And then we unload it and fill up the warehouse.
So we often use Found Rentals in our lookbooks and a lot of our photo shoots. Where else have you spotted your pieces? Like in weddings and magazines?
When I first started Found, I thought they would be just at weddings, but it has transformed into so many different areas. Lookbooks and photo shoots, corporate events. We've been on talk shows and commercials and just a variety of things that I didn't think would happen when I first started Found, but it's just amazing how it's morphed into so many different areas and seeing my pieces in so many different places on blogs and in print and magazines and ads, and it's just really exciting to see what I started with and what it's transformed into. And I love that brides get to bring their personality to their weddings with vintage pieces because the majority of our clients, this is their style, so they love incorporating that into their day. But I love seeing it in lookbooks where it just brings so much life and character to photographs and just different settings. I think it would be hard to choose my favorite. I love them all so much. I mean, literally, I love seeing my pieces in as many places as possible.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Well, I'll be sure to use Found Rentals whenever I have my future wedding. But I just wanted to thank you so much for taking time out of your day today to let us do the interview and look at the warehouse.
Absolutely.
It's so beautiful.
It's an honor to have you guys here.